guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell. In today's video, we are going to be testing out some of the new products that I have been purchasing, some products that were kindly actually sent to me that I want to test out with you guys as well, just trying on a new makeup. And yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys have not already, you can also like and comment down below because that definitely helps out my channel so much. So thank you to those of you that just take the time to do so. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get started. Now, if you did notice, I do have half of my face done with a new foundation that I am testing out, and I'm going to be doing a wear test for you guys. But before applying the other side of my face, I wanted to tell you guys that this is a new product that I'm going to be testing out. From one side, they kindly send this primer. This is a brand new primer, and this is the ultimate mattifying primer of all time, okay? So it's called the Oil Sucker Extremely Mattifying Alkaline Primer. So again, from one side. So I am going to take a little bit of this primer. So I didn't really think that this primer was going to be like that intense. So I went ahead and just swatch it, did a quick video for my reels or something like that. I think I was just showing you guys the PR packaging that I get. And I usually do like a little short videos of showing you guys like PR unboxing. And I did the swatching of this primer on the back of my hand. It's like, you know, a regular just mattifying primer, and then all of a sudden my hand felt so tight, like super tight, like it was not moving. The shine was completely gone from my hand. I did apply a little bit too much, so I'm trying to be cautious and not apply too much. And you can see that all of that shine that I had before is completely gone. There is not a lot of primer here. That's why you can still see a little bit of a glow from my skincare, but here is completely mattified. So now I'm going to apply the rest of my foundation. So here is how the Bobbi Brown foundation looks on the skin. Here is with no primer, and here is with a mattifying primer. Let's go ahead and now test out this Yummy Skin concealer, and this is called the Lift and Flex Concealer by Danessa Myricks. I do have mine in the shade 7. I think that I went a little bit too light. You're going to see it right now, but I have been testing out this concealer for a little bit now, and I do like it. It's really nice and lightweight. I think that it works with a lot of other products that I have been using it. I don't know. Like, I like it, but it's not wowing me yet. It's a little bit more on the mattifying side, and I really like my concealers to show a little bit of a glow, just because I don't know. I just feel like it makes me look a little bit more youthful. So maybe that's it, because as you can see, it really does not give you a lot of glow. Like comparing it to my Tower 28 concealer, as well as the Fenty Beauty concealer, those concealers give me a little bit more of a glow, and maybe that's why. But when it comes to the coverage of this concealer, it's really nice and beautiful. This is the BK Beauty brush in A506. I absolutely love this brush to blend my under eye concealer. For the rest of my face, I usually use my foundation brush, but for my under eyes, I really do like this one. All right, so here we have the concealer blend out on one side of my eye. You can see that it's giving me a really nice, beautiful coverage. I do feel like the darkness in the inner part of my eye is not covered completely, so it is definitely going to give you a really nice, beautiful medium coverage. I wouldn't want to build it up any more than what I have already. I do feel like this is enough coverage for me, so I will have to color correct, or again go with a different shade, maybe something a little bit deeper, just so it doesn't emphasize the grayish darkness that I do have in this area right here. I am happy with this concealer. I'm just not in love with it, you know. I don't know why. Do you guys know why? Can you guys figure it out for me? Because I don't know what it is. I'm just not like wow by this concealer. So here is how the concealer looks. It looks really nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is really nice. Beautiful on the skin. I really do like the coverage that it's giving me now that everything is blended out. And that's it. I'm just gonna leave it as that. So I am going to be using the Ultra Peach from One Size. This is a beautiful powder. I have not been able to put it down. It is so gorgeous, and I am super in love with this little sponge right here from Rare Beauty. I'm also going to be using the powder from Rare Beauty, but first I do need to set my concealer in place. So just setting everything in place. I absolutely love this little puff from Rare Beauty. So nice. I do have the powder as well, which we will be using it in a little bit, but first I am going to just add a little bit of color on the outer part of my face. I'm going to be using this one right here, which is from Makeup by Mario. I do like this a lot. I think it's really nice, beautiful, and natural, and it does give me like a little bit of a glow, which I do like. I also like this brush right here from BK Beauty, which is the 109 brush. I absolutely love it so much. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to bronze the outer part of my face a little bit with this Makeup by Mario bronzer. This is like a serum-y kind of bronzer. The shade, it's a little bit too light, especially for my forehead, but it always ends up working out. And I just want a subtle bronze, not too much. See, it actually works out, right? Can you guys see it? I have been using this bronzer non-stop, and I do gotta say that it's really nice and beautiful. See, it is so gorgeous. I really do like this bronzer. So natural, very nice, easy to blend on top of powder, on top of foundation, just so easy. It's not complicated. It doesn't pull any of my foundation out. It just works so well with so many products that I have been testing it out. I really do like this bronzer so much from Makeup by Mario. I think it's a really good one, if you're looking for one, of course. Just going back with my foundation brush to blend everything together. Let's go ahead and try these blushes right here from Hourglass. I did a whole entire like super tiny like 2-minute video or something like that, giving you guys a swatches of this right here, which is the new Hourglass blushes, and these ones are called the Unreal Liquid Blush, again from Hourglass. This one is the one that I have been reaching for the most out of the 3 of them, which is in the shade Moment. One thing that you have to do is definitely shake them, and then you have to press on the bottom of the blush to get some product out. I know that I was having a hard time when I first got them. I'm like, how are you supposed to squeeze them with? This is like super hard. There's no way. So here we have the shading Moment. I'm going to go back to my trusty 109 brush from BK Beauty. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. This is so gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. It blends so nice onto the skin. This is super easy. The easiest blush that I have ever experienced in my life. It is a little pricey. I definitely have to say that. But it is Hourglass. But I mean, if you ever had any issues with cream liquid blushes and just blending them out, this one is like no problem. No problem whatsoever. It is the easiest thing in history of the blushes. I mean, I don't think that I have ever experienced anything that is this easy to blend, to apply, just to work it into your skin. There's always a lot more blending that it goes behind the scenes. This one is just insanely easy. These blushes right here from Hourglass are amazing. I mean, amazing. But let's go ahead and now set everything in place using the finishing powder from Rare Beauty. This is called the True to Myself Tinted Press Talc-Free finishing powder, and I do have mine in the shade Buff. They kindly sent me 3 shades, but unfortunately the other 2 shades are just too dark for me. This one, even this one, is a little bit too dark for me. I did go to the store, and I think that one of them definitely would work out for me. I did not pick it up. I will definitely be picking that up, but I do want to test it out just a little bit more, just to make sure that it is going to be something that I'm going to be using, because I don't want to buy a lighter shade just to continue on testing out the product when I do have already this powder right here on my hands. and I can test it out and see how I actually like the product. I don't like it with the puff just because, again, it will have a little bit too much pigmentation. It's a little bit too deep for me. So it really doesn't look good under the eyes or around my face. It just does not look good because, again, it does have a little bit of a tint to it, and it just doesn't go well with my skin. But I can definitely use it using a fluffy brush, and this is the brush that I have been using with it, which is the BK Beauty A507 brush. So what I do is just grab a little bit of this powder right here and just press it on the outer part. So I have been using it like this because I don't think that it applies too much product like this, and just setting the rest of my face. So I do really enjoy this powder with a brush. I think that it's a really nice, beautiful powder just to finish up your makeup. It really gives you a beautiful, like, natural finish. It's not going to be too mattifying. It's not going to apply too much of the tint of the powder like this versus using a puff where you actually are digging into the powder a little bit too much. This is the best way that has been working out for me. So because it has been really working out for me this way with a brush, I don't really see myself picking up a lighter shade unless I was to use it with a puff, but I really just use like my powders usually with a brush anyway. So I mean, look how beautiful the skin looks. So I know that this is not new, but it is definitely new to me, and this is the Sigma matte bronzer, and I do have mine in the shade dark. I really do like this bronzer. You just need the tiniest amount. I end up giving the other shade, which is more of a lighter version, to my daughter. This one right here in dark is definitely going to work out for me for the way that I am right now, that it's a little bit more on the tan side. Now that it's summer, I do have a little bit more color, and I really like the way it just blends into the skin, like the warmness that it gives in my skin. It's just so nice, like seamless. You can see that I added a little bit of a bronzer to the face, but it's not super matte that is like super flat. It's just such a nice finish. Again, the pigmentation is definitely there, which I do like. A little bit does go a long way. It just blends into the skin so nicely, and I'm just so happy that I was able to test out this bronzer from Sigma Beauty. I'm not gonna do anything to the eyes. I'm just going to add a little bit of this bronzer to my eyelids and just blend it into my crease. I do have to do my brows off camera because I only have the gel, and I'm going to curl my lashes and add mascara, which is going to be this YSL mascara that they kindly sent to me. It's like, who has been listening to me? I tested out the little tiny mascara from YSL, and then I got an email that they were sending me a couple of stuff, including this mascara, and I was just so happy because that means that I don't have to spend my money on buying a super awesome mascara. I already tried this mascara, and this mascara is amazing. I just need to curl my lashes and actually holds my curl, which is super rare for my super straight lashes, which I absolutely love that. But let's go ahead and just finish up the face. I am going to be adding this right here, which is the Fenty Beauty, and this is called the Hot Cheeks in the shade Juicy Peach. This is limited edition, but it has been available for a little while, so I don't know how fast they are going. But let me tell you, if you absolutely love like glowy cheeks and like glowy blushes, this is definitely the way to go. This color in particular is the one that I have been reaching for the most, which is a Juicy Peach. I absolutely love it. I do have a video dedicated completely to Fenty Beauty when it comes to trying the new releases for the summer, including all 3 blushes, the liners, and I think it was like lip oils or something like that. So if you guys want to check it out, I am going to be linking it down below, but let me show you. It is, look at that. Look at that, so gorgeous. I love it. This makes me so happy, like right here. Just to finish up the cheeks with something like this that is going to give me a little bit of color, a little bit of a glow, but not too much. It doesn't look metallic. It's not staying in one place. It blends like an absolutely dream. I absolutely love this one right here. All right, so now I'm going to just curl my lashes using my Shiseido lash curler. All right, so now using the YSL mascara. I don't know why is it blue. Let me know in the comment section down below. Is it because it's waterproof? I don't know. I love this mascara. All right, guys, so I went ahead and just clean up the lashes a little bit, did my brows, and now let's go ahead and finish with the lip combo for today, which are these two new products from Fenty Beauty. We have the Chase Out lip liner in the shade in Peanut Butter, and this one right here, which is also new, is in the shade Fenty Glow. Let's go ahead and start with Peanut Butter. I am just so happy with these purchases right here. These lip liners glide on so nicely, but then they stay in place. They do not move. They are super long lasting. I'm so happy with these purchases right here from Fenty Beauty. I would love to receive PR from Fenty Beauty, especially with their new releases. They are on fire right now. I mean, that is just a dream, and you know, I'm saying it out loud so it actually comes true. One day they might actually see my content and they might like it, but until then, I'm going to continue on purchasing products because it is a brand that I really get excited whenever they come out with new products. I get super excited to try everything from them. Anyways, here is the Fenty Glow. One of you guys actually did mention that you guys are running out of this ones so quickly just because they actually melt into like your skin, your lips so fast, and you might actually have to freeze them. And I totally agree, especially if you were to leave this in your car. Oh my goodness, please don't do that because they will literally melt. I mean, they are so soft. This does have a scent, just so you guys know, and it's pretty much the same as their regular glosses, which is also one of my favorite glosses. Like, that is like top 3 for sure. And I'm sure that you guys agree, because if you guys like glosses like me, you guys know Fenty Beauty makes some very good ones. And lastly, I wanted to try this Urban Decay. This is the all-nighter. It's called the Hyaluronic Acid plus Watermelon Fruit Extract Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. And I love the scent of this. This is so nice. And I absolutely love the all-nighter, like the regular all-nighter that we have been having for years and years. I love it. So I'm super excited to continue on trying this one right here. I love that it has hyaluronic acid because I am aging, and you know, anything that is going to give me a little bit of plumpiness on my skin, I'm always going to welcome it. So here is the final look using some hot new makeup products. I hope that this was helpful, and of course I gave you a little bit of a review on each of the products that I have been testing out off camera, just because I have not had the time to really sit down and film for you guys. I do apologize for that. I'm sure you guys understand. Summertime is just the hardest time for me because my kids are off of school and it's just really tough. I feel guilty, to be quite frank with you guys. I feel guilty that I'm doing this, and my kids, especially the little one, is just, you know, playing, probably being in the electronics for a little bit too long. And as a mom, I just feel really bad for that, and maybe that is the reason why I just don't feel motivated to film, because I just want to keep them occupied on doing something else, playing outside, you know, being creative with the toys that they already have, not being on the electronics. And that is the reason why I don't film during this time. So if you guys wanted to know a reason, that is the reason. I just don't feel good with myself as a mom, and I know that I'm probably being like super hard, and it's just a little bit of my day comparing it to the whole entire day that I do have, you know, to be with them. But that is just how I feel, and I wanted to share with you guys. But anyways, here is the final look. I absolutely love it. This is the perfect summer makeup that I would wear for like a lunch with my friends, with my sisters, with my mom, and just, you know, to go out and look presentable. It's not too much, just because we are keeping it the eyes, just because the eyes are super simple. And I just feel like, yes, we do have a lot of makeup because we apply a lot of makeup, but it still looks very, like, you know, natural, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Am I pushing it? Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time.